Namaskar, welcome back to eLearners Hub. You're watching cloud computing tutorials, and in this video you will see how to implement infrastructure as a service using Windows Hyper-V. So Windows Hyper-V is basically a Windows hypervisor platform that allows you to share your resources and implement virtualization. So it was released as Windows Server Virtualization. So that is the part of Windows Server operating system. You can implement virtualization using Windows hypervisor. So virtualization helps you share the resources with many applications and many users. So Windows Hyper-V plays a very important role in cloud computing, especially in the data center. So in a data center, there are resource pools that need to be shared with the users, with the organizations who avail the infrastructure as a service in the cloud. So what we'll be doing in this session. So we will be using a base machine with a Windows operating system. So any operating system, Windows 7, Windows 10. So in this practical we'll be using Windows 10 as the operating system. On the top of it we will be installing VMware Workstation, and we'll be creating a Windows hypervisor virtual machine. So we'll be creating a virtual machine of Windows Server 2012, and in that we will enable the Hyper-V service, and on the top of the Hyper-V we'll be creating virtual machines. So this is how the installation is done. This is how the infrastructure as a service is implemented in cloud. So in cloud, the hypervisor is installed directly on the bare metal, that is the hardware. So there is no intermediate operating system. So the installation is done on the hardware, and Hyper-V is a service that enables virtualization so that one can create virtual machines on the bare metal hardware. So let's jump to the demonstration of implementing infrastructure as a service using Windows Hyper-V. So let's see how to create a virtual machine of Windows hypervisor. So for this we will be using Windows Server 2012 operating system. So let's create a virtual machine. So click on this, create virtual machine. Again we will select the custom, next. I will install the operating system later, click next. Now here we will select the guest operating system as Microsoft Windows, and from here we will select which version we want to install. So here we select Windows Server 2012 and click on next. Select the location where you want to store the virtual machine. So we will store the virtual machine. I'll create a folder here. So this is the folder that we are going to use for storing our virtual machine. Okay. Then click next. So here we'll be using the default one, BIOS. Click next. Number of processors per course, you can select the number of processors and click on next. The amount of RAM to be given is 4 GB. So set it to 4 GB and click next. Use network address translation. So we'll be using the host IP address to access the network connection. So using NAT, click next. So here again no changes, it's recommended, click next. SCSI recommended, click next. You create a virtual disk, so click on create a virtual disk. The amount of disk space 60 GB, and we'll select store the virtual disk as a single file. So we will not store the disk into multiple files, so that later on while you are moving your virtual machine you don't miss out any of the files. So we will store the entire disk as a single file. Click next. Again you need to store your disk in the location in the same location. So we select the location as Windows Server and click next. So this is a summary that we have set for our virtual machine. So it shows you what all things we have selected. So memory, hard disk, network, and so on. So finish. So the Windows Server 2012 virtual machine is created. Now we need to provide the image file for the installation. So we will select the image file for installation. So click on CD DVD and use the image file, browse. So use the image file, you select the image file and click on OK. So now we are set with the virtual machine, and now we will start the virtual machine. So we will power on the virtual machine. So click on power on virtual machine. The installation process has begun. We will switch to the full screen mode. English United States, keyboard US, click next, install now, and the installation process will start. So you need to provide the product key here. So now here it will ask you what you want to install. So Windows Server, Data Center, Server Core installation, or with Server with GUI. So if you install core installation, then you won't get any GUI. So every command has to be fired in the command line. So here we select server with GUI, click next, so that we get the graphical user interface, accept the license agreement and click next. So what you want to install, you want to upgrade or you want to custom install, you select the second option, custom install. What is the disk space that you want to use? So this is what we have created as a virtual disk, and we'll use the entire disk here. Click next, and the installation process has started. So this will take some time, so have patience and relax till the installation completes. Installation is being done and it will restart in a while. So here we need to provide the administrator password. Password has to be the combination of capital letters, small letters, special characters, and also numbers. So we have entered the password here, click finish. So let's log into the server. Can send the command Ctrl+Alt+Delete from the VM menu, and here I enter the password. So the server is up now. Installation has completed. The server manager is getting started. Server manager is a dashboard of Windows Server 2012 where you can see various features of Windows 2012 server. You can configure this server from here. You can add the roles and features. You can add servers to manage. So if you want to add more servers to this system, so you can do this. You can create a server group. A lot of things you can do. This is on the left side. You can see the menu, local servers, all servers. So if you have connected more than one server, then you can click on the all server. So it will show you all these servers that are connected here. Local server shows you the information about the local server, that is this server. You can manage the applications and other stuffs from here also. Manage. You can add roles and features. You can remove roles and features. Add servers, create server group, server manager properties. Then you have certain tools. So these are the tools that have been installed by Windows Server 2012. We have view menu and help menu. So the very first thing we do is we'll change the computer name. So just click here and click on change and change the computer name. So I simply say Windows 2012. Click on OK. So it will restart. It is asked to restart the server. I click on OK, close, and restart now. So we go to VM menu and click on send, Control Alt Delete, enter the password. Enter. So again, dashboard has appeared. Click on local server. And here you can see the computer name has been changed. This is how we install Windows Server 2012. So in the next video, we'll see how to add the Hyper-V feature to Windows Server 2012, and also we will see how to create a virtual machine after adding the Hyper-V. If you like the video, click on the like button and share your views and suggestions by writing in the comment section, and encourage us by subscribing to our channel, and do not forget to click on the alert bell so that you will not miss our upcoming videos on our channels. So see you in the next video with a new topic. Till then, take care. Thank you.